Hello guys and welcome to another video here on my YouTube channel Anfield Thoughts. Today I was gonna speak about the well-known subject that Arne Slot has been sacked, that you've seen, that everyone knows, and I'm quite late on this actually. I haven't uploaded here in a very long time. This is just a channel that I use to share my thoughts and to share my thoughts if that makes sense. So the manager finally got the sack, which is I mean, I guess everyone expected it, but it was still kind of unexpected in my opinion. What I was doing at the point, I was just on a cafe drinking a coffee with my girlfriend, celebrating her birthday, and the news broke, and as you can expect, I was very happy about it, because this is something that needed to be done. I think the club made a good decision in sacking him, and I think it was a good point. Me personally, I think it was good to wait until end of the season because it seems pretty clear that Iraola has been the candidate that they've wanted to succeed Slot. Pretty obvious since Richard Hughes and him used to work together at Bournemouth, where they did a brilliant job. And if we sacked him mid-season, who would we have brought in? I don't know. Would Gerrard would have been the interim coach? Would we've brought in Xabi Alonso? I have no idea. So I think this was the best outcome that could have happened, that the club got the man they really wanted and that the manager got the sack. We've also seen a lot of players coming out publicly and thanked him for what he's done, which I'm very grateful for. I will never forget the league title he helped us achieve. He helped Liverpool achieve the 20th league title. We're now equal Man United with the most league titles in the country. Old news, obviously, but yeah, for that we will always be grateful. It's like I don't have any bad words to say about him. I think he's very bad at press conferences. I think he says stuff that he shouldn't say, and I think his kind of football, his brand of football, just doesn't fit Liverpool. I don't think he'll fit any kind of how do I say this, high pressing kind of. It's hard to explain, but stadiums that explode with high pressing, winning the ball high up, tackles, high intensity, such as like Anfield, St James's Park, and stadiums like that. I'm sure he would do a brilliant job at the club. Like, I don't know, I can't give any examples now, but what a club in Serie A, he would probably do all right. So yeah, he got this sack, and it needed to be done, of course. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about a bit about also Konate. The club has come out officially stating he's leaving now. He's no longer a Liverpool player as I speak, which is quite weird. It feels quite strange to say that Ibrahim Konate is no longer a Liverpool player. And yeah, we will need to sign a centre back, I believe. Depending a lot on Van Dijk, of course, how much he can play next season, how fit he will stay, if he'll stay as fit as he's done now for years, despite that ACL injury a couple of years ago. But yeah, I feel like Jacket would probably be the first choice centre back if we don't bring in another centre back. Maybe even Gomez, but I would not assume so, because there's a pretty good chance he's leaving this window this summer. So a centre back, in my opinion, we need to sign. Yeah, it's a messy time being a Liverpool fan. thinking of all the players leaving, potential players coming in, new manager, uncertainty like around other players. We've seen now that Alisson is most likely going to stay at the club, but players like McAllister, we don't know. Case is probably going to leave, but we don't quite know. Honestly, is there any player we're quite sure of? I mean, the players we brought in last season, Wirtz, Isak, Frimpong, Kirkis, those players will obviously, like most, probably stay at the club. But I actually thought that we would take a look at the lineup. I've built a squad builder here that contains of Alisson. This is not on his slots. I like obviously 4-2-3-1. He used to use that, but Iraola is also using that. So this is me thinking in the future what could be next season, what next season could look like, and this is this. I think this is the lineup without any signings that we will play. We've seen Iraola preferring or using young players. We've seen him using Ryan on the right. Krippier he's been using as well, young players. So I think Rio, this is going to be an important season for Rio. I think he will get more playtime than he did this season. But I also feel uncertainty around Frimpong. I feel uncertainty around Jacket, Alisson. The midfield is probably pretty clear. The wing position and the striker position, I don't know. Isak on his day it's probably a top 2-3 strikers in the world, but it's a super important season for him as well. And I believe that what Liverpool need to change in order to be successful again. We have Bradley on the right back position as well. If Bradley can stay fit, he will be the first choice right back, because Frimpong is not a natural right back. We all know that. I believe also Jacket will be. It all depends. He has the talent, absolutely. He has the potential to start and be a very, 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 very good centre back. But his first season coming into England, his first big transfer ever from his boyhood club, moving out from his country, like all these things. A lot of things need to take for him to actually go on firing first season. Van Dijk will, he will be the starting centre back. Alisson Becker, we don't know if he's staying. He'll be starting. Do you know what I mean? What happens with Mamardashvili then? We'll see. Kirkis, Iraola, he will be starting. Iraola was his manager in Bournemouth when he was at his best. Zobo Gravenberg. This also depends a bit. Will he be utilizing the 4-2-3-1, or will he be playing with the 4-3-3 that he's been using as well? He uses wingers, and he uses cams as well. I'm not too sure about what we will see. We've also seen them in possession play 3 at the back sometimes. So exciting times coming up. We've seen the high press as well. How it works. They kind of don't set the press on the centre back, and then they give the centre back one option to play. He plays it out to the right back, let's say, and then they attack the press on the right back from a lot of angles. I'm not going to go into depth on that, but we've seen that as well. I believe what Liverpool need to do, we will do this, and we will remove Frimpong, and we will put Dumfries in, because that's a player that keeps getting linked to Liverpool. And you know what? If Onslaught is leaving, this might not even happen. But this is a signing that I can stand behind, even though he's Dutch. I've nothing against Dutch players at all, but it feels like he got a big Ten Hag-ish at Liverpool there when he just signed Dutch players. Not only, of course, but he used a lot of Dutch players. He used only Gakpo was favoured a lot. Gravenberg played despite not having a good season. Virgil was playing every single Premier League minute, and so on. So then I know we didn't have much choice. He brought in Frimpong. why did he bring in Frimpong? I love Frimpong as a player. At Leverkusen, he was so good at that right mid, like wing back position, but we don't play that. He didn't play that system. It's like buying Chiesa. It's like buying Chiesa and not playing with wingers. It's like fucking buying Verts and not playing with cams. Or do you know what I mean? So Dumfries could be an option though, and I would stand behind that all week long. We also were linked to Getreuda, Dutch player. Used to work on the slots. That you know. But yeah, centre back position. I don't know if this will be. Obviously, we saw Senesi going to Tottenham now, but if he wouldn't land Spurs, then I would love Senesi at Liverpool. A free transfer, 29 years old, good with the ball, experienced, played in the Premier League under Iraola. Would have been a very good transfer, in my opinion. I'm using very a lot in this video, but fuck it. Another transfer I would like to see. This also depends a bit on whether we will play with a CDM. If we will play with 2 CDMs, I do not know. And if Gravenberg will thrive under Iraola, we do not know that. We have no clue how it will work. But Szoboszlai needs to play. Wirtz needs to play. I will not remove Gravenberg from the starting 11, but we could pretend that we have like Adam Wharton on the bench. Or in the lineup somewhere. I don't know. Adam Wharton is a player I would like to take in. Maybe Alex Scott now that Iraola is coming in. But I do not know if he will be a manager bringing in like players from his older clubs like Slot wanted to do, or bringing like Dutch players. We do not know that about Iraola. If so, I would like to see Scott come in. And then it would be like Scott, Szoboszlai, Wirtz in midfield. I would not mind that at all. Maybe like Scott Gravenberg, Szoboszlai and Wirtz. If we slot Wirtz into the wing or Szoboszlai into the wing, like quite a narrow winger. Then in the winger position, we you guys know who I will put there. There's no one else than Jan Diomande is his name, not Diamonde. Diomande. Jan Diomande is my dream target for this transfer window, and it is a player that I would absolutely love to see Liverpool sign. My gut feelings tell me that we will end up signing him if we get what's his name, the lad from PSG. If we get Barcola instead, it's fine. But Diamande is a dream target. He's younger as well. Will probably cost more though. But anyways, I would take him all day long. Also, the thing with Barcola, I've always been a bit like against that, because he's great and all, but his finishing is just rubbish, man. It's so bad. We saw it like a couple of days ago now in the Champions League final. I watched the French league when PSG plays sometimes, and in the Champions League before, we've seen it. His finishing is not it, bro. And I know, of course, he can work on it. He can get better. But we need a player for here and now as well. And I think Diamande fits more there in that role. So Wirtz, I think he will thrive under Iraola. We saw what he did to or with Justin Kluivert, moving him more centrally, attacking, and that he became the last 2 seasons. So I think Wirtz, we can be calm about Wirtz, is my gut feeling. Rio, I hope he thrives. I think he will thrive, and I hope he plays more under Iraola. So that I won't change more than this. Then there is a lot of speculations regarding not Isak himself, but the striker position. Will we bring in a new striker? Maybe on loan? I don't know, because Ekitike won't play until 2027. And Isak is, yes, from what we've seen from Isak, he's not a player that can play 38 games per Premier League season. So Maybe Gakpo can be slotting in there sometimes. And regarding the wingers as well, Salah is leaving. Chiesa is most likely leaving. Yeah, Gakpo is not good enough in my opinion. We need to sign more wingers than just one man. Is my personal opinion. What happens with Harvey as well? He's also a player that can slot in every position here. Maybe not the left. He's probably more of a central and out to the right, cutting in his left kind of player. But this is, if we get this that you see on the screen here, with the thoughts of having like Adam Watson, Alex Scott, maybe a more experienced centre back on the bench or potentially in the lineup as well, I would be very happy with Iraola as a coach, because I know I saw other people talking about just this as well, that Iraola is not just a new and upcoming coach. He's been coaching in Bournemouth obviously for a couple of years, 3 years now I think it is. Before that he was at it was in Spain, I can't remember the club, but so he's not new to management in the same aspect. And I know Slot wasn't new either, but he hadn't been in the Prem, which Iraola has. So yeah, my personal opinion on this whole scenario and this whole thing is that Iraola will be a good fit for Liverpool, and that the lineup that I showed you is probably a lineup that can compete for the title. Maybe not first season, maybe not second season either. Even though if it goes to second season, we will lose Becker and Virgil, which is, that's a future pain and a future headache. But yeah, big season, big preseason, big post World Cup period coming up now, and I'm so excited for the World Cup as well. So yeah, I would love to know your thoughts on everything, and to hear what you guys think about the whole situation regarding Slot being sacked, Iraola most likely replacing him, transfer targets, senior players leaving, and whatnot. So, guys, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you through the season with more thoughts about our club, Liverpool, and we'll speak then. So take care until then, and goodbye.